Yo guys, it's Cryos. I've come to discuss the new Roblox game RogueBlox, which will be releasing on the 11th of July. I'm way too excited for the game and have been waiting for a game like this to end the Roblox drought. In this video, I'll primarily cover what the devs said in their Q&A. If you'd like to know more about the mechanics, I recommend checking out their official video, which will be linked in the description below. Anyway, let's dive straight into the game's information. Hope you guys like and subscribe. For those who don't know what RogueBlox is, it is an MMORPG based on the game Rogue lineage, with permadeath aspects that play a part in the gameplay. Please don't get it confused. While this game may resemble a deep-woken copy to some, this is absolutely not it and possesses its own unique mechanics that create an original feel to the game. Permadeath aspect in many games tends not to play a part in gameplay. Which removes the overall enjoyment of the game. In this game, permadeath will be part of the gameplay, which will improve immersiveness. According to the devs, upon death, you'll be transported to the Crimson, which is similar to the depths and fragments of self. This could allow devs to add potential updates to the Crimson. It has so much potential as an idea.
It also crafted with some rare materials. Once you reach 0 lives, you'll wake up in the Crimson and have to restart your character. Worry not though, RogueBlox is a roguelike game, and as you play, you'll be able to earn some meta progression currency that you can use to make your next runs a little bit easier. Or, you could also use them for things such as re-rolling your race.
This leads us into the next topic of progression. The game appears to have a variety of progression, which will increase immersion and motivate players to do different things. The devs have also promised to add stuff like fishing to the game through updates, etc. To progress, you require alignment, which is how good or evil your character is. You can gain alignment from purely PvE, although in theory, PvP is faster to progress. It is way too unrealistic.
You can gain alignment from purely PvE, yeah. PvP definitely has its own feats, for sure. I'd say, in a roundabout way, it's probably the fastest way to prog still, but that's unrealistic. That's like assuming you're getting 0 people putting up a fight and you're killing AFKs the entire time while you prog. But PvE, yeah, PvP, fully PvP, whatever you want to do, you can prog.
Emo Minecraft Piggy, you just have to get orderly. That's
prog
all.
is mostly PvE, whatever you want to do. You can PvE, mix PvP in, you can do some mining. In the future, you can fish. So some other things I'm sure I'm missing.
There are books scattered around the map that explain how to get artifacts, though they must be deciphered. Gifts are a form of meta progression. They're permanent, saved on white, and mostly offer utility, e.g. Moonshine Relic lets you pick up god spells. Illuminite Bars lets you upgrade Demonite weapons.
I mean, and the gifts are like low tier edicts as well, sorta.
Yeah, and then gifts are like permanent meta progression that saves against wipes that you get to eventually, and they give you passives and an active eventually once you get to certain tiers of your prog on that gift. There are books that basically tell you how to get artifacts in this game. You just have to like really understand what they're saying. You can decipher it, and it is possible.
I have
got a question?
Yeah.
Artifacts are edicts. That is basically the same thing. They give you super strong things that are really confusing to find out, but once you find it out, GG. It gets leaked everywhere and everybody starts getting them.
Okay. So
Oh my god.
I don't abuse Timekeeper.
concerning gifts, what is the purpose of them?
What?
What is
Gifts?
the
You mean purpose?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, they're a form of
no.
progression. They save across like
another
environment
layer.
and stuff. They have many like utility and stuff. I won't explore like too much about them, but they're just kind of helpful things that you progress like over the course of your time playing the game. Eventually, they'll give you some like powerful like buffs that make the game easier.
Equivalent of a Rift Gem would be, a plethora of things. There's a thing called a Moonshine Relic in this game, and you can pick. It's kind of like an MA. You can pick a God spell. It gives you random God spells. You can pick a Luminite Bar, which is like the only thing that allows you to upgrade Demonite weapons to Luminite, which have their own unique crits and stats and stuff, and they're pretty good.
Silver is used to pay trainers, who require specific amounts of EXP, silver, and alignment to progress your class. Also, there's a temperature system that adds weakness to elemental damage, e.g. ice/fire, but isn't a major survival factor.
It's a temperature system, but all it does is give you weakness to either fire or ice damage.
So, guys, we still need to be very careful while traversing cold and hot biomes, because I'm guessing that the mobs in those areas will have ice or fire damage, which could be really dangerous in this context. The devs have also revealed that sub-races exist, but are more mysterious than hard to get. You get only one slot per account, which costs 100 Robux to unlock. Race rerolls are 80 Robux, but can also be earned free to play.
Sub races are a lot more mystery than difficulty, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They're not very.
The slot is 100 Robux and race reroll is 80. You can re-race reroll like through free to play though.
Base classes can be unlocked with just EXP and silver, but super and ultra classes require alignment in addition. Really important information is that life shards, RNG based, are used to create life crystals for regaining lives and are said to be not too hard to farm. So guys, if you lose any lives, be prepared to start farming.
Yes, you lose lives from PvP. They're not that hard to get back. It's a lot easier than getting like a PD, and it's not RNG based. It's RNG based, but it's also like there's ways that you know are way easier to get lives back than others, than just like sitting there trying to farm like trinkets or whatever. Like life crystals themselves are pretty rare, but there's life shards which are not horribly uncommon, and you can stack those up, get 4, make it a life crystal, and get a life back.
And if you know.
Hope you guys feel ready for the game's progression, but now let's move on to the combat of the game. Let me play a quick snippet of the combat so you guys get a feel of it, so that the incoming information you will receive will make much more sense. So the devs have informed us there are about over 20 classes, and this includes 3 support classes. This really encourages build variety within the game and prevents players from constantly fighting the same type of playstyle over and over. I'm really curious about how the meta of the game is going to come out like.
There's over 20 classes. Yeah, there's 3 support classes, technically. But
Yeah.
Also, to prevent severe ganking, the devs have organized an anti-gank system. If attacked simultaneously by multiple players, you gain damage reduction, promoting fair 1v1v1s instead of 1v3s. However, you can't win outnumbered fights easily like a 10v1.
Anti-gank currently in the game. If you're getting, I'll do a little rundown. If you are getting hit by multiple people at the same time, I think you get like a massive amount of damage reduction. I'm not going to name a percent because I don't know how much it is, but it's large. It's like over 50% damage reduction, and you take less hit stun. So if you're getting hit by 2 people at the exact same time, you will, like, they will be getting punished more than they will be getting, like gaining from 2v1ing you. So yes, it'll encourage boss raiding if the enemies fight like stupidly. It basically encourages 1v1v1s instead of 1v3s, for example. Because if you 1v1v1, you guys can swap out and take turns, and if you're getting slammered in each 1v1, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
But if you 1v3, you're gonna be doing a lot more damage to each other than you are to the person. And you do not apply anti-gank to anyone in your guild or in your party. So unless you guys are like full randoms fighting the same dude, then you guys aren't going to be applying anti-gank to each other, so you guys will be doing full damage to each other, while the one dude you're ganking is getting 90% damage reduction or whatever. Random number, I don't know the percent, but it's a lot of damage reduction. So you will be getting punished for trying to like fuck somebody in a corner.
Shape, some of the class.
This is very scary, but on death, players lose half of their droppable items and half their silver, though certain race bonuses may allow you to avoid losing anything. So guys, we'll need to be careful meeting other players and always stay on guard.
So it's a shield class.
Rios, you lose half of your droppable items and half of your silver.
Is that true? Is that the exact?
Life shards on death.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, I think there's like a chance for you to like not lose something.
Yeah, especially like other bonuses from race or gift or anything like that.
Okay, that's it for combat. If you would like to get more details on the combat, please check out the RogueBlox Direct. Now time for build crafting. There are 3 crucial mechanics apart from classes that help define your build. There are artifacts or like edicts, similar to rogue lineage, extremely powerful and often obscure to obtain. Their discovery is by using clues from books hidden around the map. Relics are the main defining factor of your build aside from class and weapon. They are common to uncommon drops and shape your gameplay. Gifts are permanent and help the progression of white slots.
And the difference is artifacts are more mysterious, harder things to get. Gifts are meta progression that you keep across slots and you slowly progress over time, just naturally, just by playing the game. And relics are a common to uncommon drop. There's a bunch of them in the game, and they are the main thing that defines your build aside from the class you pick and the weapons you choose. Whether it affects your enchant that you have on, or status effects you apply, or just basic things like helping you get up from ragdoll faster or whatever, take less knockback. They do all kinds of things.
High time.
Also, no classes are locked behind race. However, races may orient you to play a certain playstyle. Let's move on to the map and server of the game. The game's map sounds like it's going to be huge, and it will really motivate players to explore and discover areas, which I really think will motivate immersion and the overall fun experience of the game. The map includes 6 to 7 biomes and over 30 areas. The map is twice the size of Gaia and is one large seamless map with no loading into sections.
On the map from NPCs. Biomes, I think 6.
There's like 6 to 7 major ones with a bunch of little small pockets of different things.
Yeah, there's a good. I want to say there's probably a good like 30 area indicators in the game, but there's a lot of like minor areas as well. So
6 or 7.
6, 7.
I had to do that there. I couldn't resist. Anyways, that's it for the video. Good day, guys, and hopefully I see y'all on RogueBlox release. Don't forget to like and subscribe.